Welcome back. So I've done a lot of ice farming over the past kind of week or so. Still haven't got as much as I would like. I think at the moment I probably have just under half a chest of packed ice. Ideally I want a full chest of packed ice. However, my pickaxe is starting to get pretty kind of low at the moment, so I do need to repair that. And I just want to make sure that my Kryptonian cape is full as well. This pick is lasting a lot longer than I thought it would, which is pretty good. I've used it quite a lot on the ice, and it just generally flies through it, and doesn't take too much of the durability off of it. But it is about time that I repair that. So I still need quite a lot of packed ice, but I am kind of getting there. One of the things that I mentioned last time is essentially kind of this central hub that I'm having within the Nether, so that I can have all these highways, these ice highways going off of that to all of the other bases. Been playing around quite a bit with what type of design I want, and I think I still want to keep it like dark, kind of in the theme of the Nether, for at least for the time being. And for that, I think I'm just going to use these Nether bricks and is it basalt or polished basalt? I think something like that, because I think that was pretty cool. It's basically red and dark grey together, which looks cool. For some reason, I completely forgot how to make these though, but it turns out you just turn these into bricks. That zombie's really annoying. You just turn all these into bricks, and then yeah, you can combine them into those things. So anytime I'm doing digging in the Nether at the moment, I am just saving the netherrack and not just throwing it away. So we do need to go to the end to repair this pickaxe. If you remember on the last video, I did die and lose pretty much everything whilst I was trying to go to the end through the Nether. I have redug the tunnel successfully without any death, because it's not really too far away from this portal. So we'll go there. I will go into the end. I have no idea if this Enderman farm still works. I would hope it does. I haven't touched the end for a long time. I don't know if there's been any changes in there that kind of might break the way that the Endermen spawn. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Hopefully it does still work though. It's just going to take a little bit of time to go up here and get back to the portal. Okay, well, I guess it didn't take too long. It's literally just down there. I forgot how close this was. So yeah, let's go through here and hopefully this still works. So the portal's there, which is a good sign. And there's obviously a bed. I guess it makes sense just to sleep in this bed for the time being, just in case anything happens. Oh, there's a bunch of arrows in here. I'll take that just in case. I might as well dump these things for the time being. Oh, there you go. There's basalt, but I think you can combine it to polished basalt, and then it looks pretty cool. I think that's it. I'll remember to take some of those arrows back, but let's jump in and see what happens. Okay, I don't have a cart, so I'm going to have to... Well, I guess I could fly. There we go. Okay, this might be loud, but it looks like it's already working. I'm going to step away from that for a second because that is very loud. But yeah, it does still look like it does its job. There is a bunch of enchanted books in there. Nothing that I think I'd probably use, but that's pretty cool that they're in there. I guess just let's kill them all and make sure that it actually does repair everything. But at least it looks like these are still spawning, which is good. Okay, there we go. All three of the things with mending are now fully repaired. It did not take long at all. I forgot how efficient this farm is. Like I said, I've not used this for a very long time, but I probably stood there for, I don't know, less than a minute and killed them. And everything is pretty much full. Now, obviously, none of these were too greatly deteriorated. I mean, the diamond pickaxe was the one with least durability, but still didn't take too long. Happy about that. Now I guess I can just go back and continue farming. I am going to have to come back here a few times, I guess, to continually repair these, but hopefully it's not gonna be too much of a big deal for me to do. I always get confused, or at least I've recently started getting confused when I see these normal skeletons within the Nether. Have they always been in the Nether, or am I just losing my mind? I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, this is essentially the center of the Nether, to a degree. We're at pretty much X and Z axis as 0, and then Y axis as 59. This is essentially going to be where I build a bit of a hub area. I have brought some packed ice with me, some glass with me as well, and obviously just a couple of tools here, because I am going to need some stuff like this. There we go. Probably will need some more wood as well. But this was originally what I was playing around with, this idea here, as to what to have this look like. But oh god, it's so weird using a normal pickaxe in the Nether now. Because when I was going to the end, I used the diamond one with mending, and it would just destroy everything. It was really good. But what I think I might do, oh, that's a weird sound, is actually do this. Kind of like dark red and this dark grey together. Because I think that looks better. And then have, you know, the blue lanterns hanging off the walls. So I think that's kind of the style that I want to go with. I am going to have to obviously farm quite a bit more of this. But it seems like it's everywhere, and I know that there is, you know, there's loads of it over here. There is an entire biome that's made up of pretty much that basalt stuff, so that's not going to be too hard to get. I think first what I want to do is, well, I need to break, is it this? Yeah. So I need to make glass panes. There we go. So I've got a bunch of glass panes. That's actually quite a lot more than I thought I'd have. And I've got the ice, which is good. Right now, I'm not worried about building the outside in terms of, you know, all of this stuff. I just kind of want to build a track. What I've just thought about is if I place one of these packed ice down and then I need to break it, is that going to cause an issue? Is it just going to vanish? I'm not too sure. I do think I actually need quite a few more blocks before I do this. But I don't have a few more blocks. So unfortunately, we are just going to have to make do for the time being, I guess. I mean, I've got cobblestone. Anyway, so the first base, or the closest base to here, if I just look at my coordinates, is the first spawn. that's in this world, you know, the one with the potion station. That's the closest one. That's at minus 67 and 5. It is a little bit lower in terms of the y-axis, but what I'm going to do is have everything at this level, all of the highways at this level, and then when I get to the destination, if I need to go up or down, then I'll go up or down in terms like with stairs or something like that. Generally, there's not going to be too much distance between level 59 and the other bases, or the other portals. So the very old base that I have is Y level 52. The island base is Y level 61. The one that I'm about to go to, the first spawn, is Y level 38. The Mesa base is Y level 76. And then the end portal is Y level 100. So it's not too much of a difference. It's going to be relatively easy to do, which is why I chose this kind of level 59. But anyway, so I need to go to Y level 67, which is in this direction. And it also needs to be on Z5, which is here. So essentially this will be a perfect starting point, because this is going to be the block, and it's literally just going to be a straight run to 57 blocks. Is not going to be too hard to do. So I guess for the first thing I need to sort out is just, well, I guess mine in this direction. Hopefully there is a bit of an opening over here, so it's not all just going to have to be mined out. But it's not too far to go anyway, so. But at least this will give me a good chance to test it and make sure that, well, it actually works. I'm hoping I can kind of split the ice, so I can have one block of ice, a gap, one block of ice. Really? Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay, I'm going to have to try to kill you because you're going to get on my nerves. But you're a bit far away. Okay, you're annoying me. So I'll just carry on. For now, let's just fill this back in with the netherrack. I am going to at some point make these tunnels look pretty, but to start with, it's not really necessary, I don't think. One thing that I haven't thought about here, I have dug out a tunnel, so that probably will reach it now. There's just a big gap. Is, do I want... well, first of all, let's test this. If I put this here and then destroy it... yeah, I'll lose it. So I guess, do I want it to be like this? No, I don't. So what I'll have to do is knock this down by one more. What I will do, though, before I actually do that, is go back and get... I'm going to need to go back and get a fortune pickaxe. Not fortune, a silk touch pickaxe. Because I don't want to, you know, lose all my ice. Okay, so back here, got better tools now. I'm not actually going to use the diamond pickaxe unless, I guess, necessary. So yeah, if we just go down here, the portal's right there. So what I'll probably want to do is come out to about this section, and then have, I don't know, a ladder or something, and then the end is literally up here. So I'm not too sure if I want to... I mean, I probably will. Because what I don't really want to do is shoot over here, drop down into this portal, or if I want to go to the end, come here, drop down, and then walk up this into the portal. I might as well just have a shorter ice thing here, that just goes to this, there, and then a walk across, and that's it. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. But if I say a good stopping point here will be, I don't want to be on this block here. A good stopping point will probably be, let's say here. I think that'll be a good area to stop. I am going to replace this though. I know that this is the bottom level and it's probably going to be covered, but I'm going to replace this with nether rack and then just build this all the way across. Okay, so we've got a couple of one tunnel that kind of turns halfway down. So going from the center of the nether to the first spawn portal, which is just there, is not that far. And then it's a little bit longer just to get to the end one. I didn't actually think it was that long. I thought it was a lot closer. And then, yeah, you'll need to go up there and with some ladders and then just walk a relatively short distance to the portal. So it's going to save a little bit of time. For the time being, I will use the ladders. I will use actual ladders to get up and down to places. In the future, obviously, I will figure something out. If I just dump all this that I collected and get my ice and the glass panes. In fact, I will take some of these because I might need them. Let's just dump some of the stuff that I'm not going to need right now. Okay, that will do. So, I need to essentially... Wait, this isn't going to melt, is it, with a torch? Does packed ice melt? I'm not too sure. It doesn't look like it, so we're going to say that it doesn't. If it does, then obviously we'll have to readjust. But plan here is just to do this all the way down. So there's that. Doesn't look like any of it is melting, which is good. So then I will just start placing these. I think it is going to look a bit... Yeah, it's going to connect to the wall. Which isn't the best, but it does its job. And maybe I can figure out what to do later down the line. Maybe remove that block there. And maybe have the lighting behind that. I'm not too sure. We'll figure some out. But at least this is it's going to be practical for now. Okay, so all of the ice and all of the glass is now placed in this entire tunnel. So let's get a boat and see if this works. Yeah, it does work. And it's relatively quick. Obviously, you can be quicker. If I had whatever the other ice is called after packed ice, but this is pretty quick, I think. So I think that works quite well. I am thinking, now that I've got it here, do I actually want to push it back to around this bit? Which I think I do. Cool. And then I do need to fill in the floor. I will put cobblestone down for the time being. I'm not entirely sure what the style of the floor will be when we get there, but for the moment I can just put cobblestone. And then I guess, do I only have 16 of these, or did I put some more in here? Yeah, put some more in there. I don't have any more basalt, but I can go and obviously mine some. Just thinking about what I want for the wall. And then can I... Do these work just like logs? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do these work just like logs where I can, yeah, do that? That's the... That's pretty much it. That's all I've got. Is there any easy access ones here? Let's just get some of this then. So do I do something like this? And then every one of these entrances have a... Is there a ghast stuck in there? There is. That's very odd. No, don't destroy anything. I'm going to have to get rid of him. That's a bit annoying. I don't understand how a ghast has got stuck in there. There we go. Yeah, maybe something like this. And then the whole room is full of these type of entrances. But that doesn't particularly... No, it doesn't really look very good because it's the same... That's the same texture as the one behind it, so you can't really see a difference. Yeah, I think for the time being, I will just play around with the idea of having it like this. I don't know, and then maybe I can somehow incorporate these things somewhere. I know that you can do a lot of different things with signs now as well, but I don't know if I want to play around with that too much, or if I just want to create a normal sign. I know that depending on the wood, the colour of the sign is slightly different. So I could probably have some like darker wood, but this will be first spawn, and then the end. That's not how you spell it. So at least here we know that way is the first spawn and the entrance to the end. I think it will also be beneficial if in front of every single one of these I have a chest, just so we can have boats in them. Doesn't particularly look that great, but where's that boat gone? Oh, did I put it back? But yeah, then at least I can have a boat in each of these. So I need to start figuring out, I guess, based on my coordinates, where I'm going to start putting these other rooms. And maybe I will, just for the time being, get a bunch of nether brick and just enclose a relatively large area. Doesn't matter if we have to readjust at some point in the future, but just so I don't have to worry about the ghasts. But yeah, pretty good progress. I'm going to leave this episode here for now. I'm going to go back to the ice farm and continue farming ice, and I am going to definitely need a lot more glass, because I haven't really got that much left, and I've only done like a relatively short tunnel, the one that goes back to the original bases, the old world. That is going to take a lot of ice and a lot of glass, so I'm going to have to really kind of farm all that stuff and then come back here and just dig tunnels until I have at least a framework of where I'm kind of looking at going. But at least we have something here that will take us to the first 2 areas or the first 2 portals in this end. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.